following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
We have been waiting about 3, probably 5, 6 weeks.
When did you go to camp? What day?
July 23rd-ish.
And so we normally get to the fans about 3 weeks after that because we're coming back from camp.
Yep.
And wow, It's been a long time since we've done this.
Long time coming, but guess what? 888-855-2297.
Let me look at
Let's
that.
go!
Oh, it's been so long till when we was walking in, Shannon and Doug. Shannon said, Doug, what's the number? Doug said, you better look on your email.
Forgot the number, man.
Forgot the number. It's been so long.
Used to know this thing by heart. Nate,
yeah.
You want to say it out loud?
Yeah.
Say it with enthusiasm.
We got an 8. Can we do it? Is that an 8? 8. 5. What's a 5? 5. 2, 2,
Wait,
9.
2.
We're going to say Emmitt Smith and Taco Charlton. All right? 888-855-2297.
Or Emmitt Smith, Tony Romo, and Drew Henson.
Yeah, do it. Oh, boom.
Bang. Jay, call us.
Hey, I need my normal guys. My guy that up in Rhode Island.
Jay.
My guy from Carolina. We need the
Eric.
deep voice guy.
Yep.
So he can say at
Reginald.
the Star.
We need Philip from France.
Yeah.
We need the dude I met from Germany this weekend to call
We
in.
need to know your
She's
name.
a lady.
There you go. Let's get them all going. We are
And the reason I'm sweating is because I was eating some nice.
good chicken out of the lunchroom today.
lunchroom,
And I
man.
see
Wow.
you back on the cookie train.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jones. And I still like 8 packs of chips.
Do you?
Yes. Well, still 4 at a time.
You shouldn't say that out loud.
Oh, wow, I forgot we're on air.
We're 2 men down.
Yes.
Kurt's still out of commission, and Jesse had a meeting he could not get out of, so you're stuck with me and Nate and Douglas today, and we want you to call us. 888-855-2297. What? And we'll go straight to the phone.
Yes, sir.
Our guy in North Carolina. Eric, what was for lunch, brother?
What's up? Wild Wings when I leave here. I get off work, so that's where I'm going.
All right.
You going where?
Buffalo Wild Wings. They got like a little wing stuff.
You know what, man? I'm tired of you, man.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, Eric. You can't call into this show that's sponsored by Wingstop talking about a competitor.
Hey, come on, man.
You know what? That just completely got by me. This is a wing.
Well, it didn't get by me. You know what?
Yeah.
What? I want you to apologize to Wingstop.
That's right.
Real talk, because they limit pepper.
Real talk. I like that. Real
and
talk.
You know what? I'm not going to Buffalo Wild Wings. What was I even thinking about? Yeah, they got
All right.
beers,
Thank you.
Wings. I'm going to Wingstop when I leave here. What was I thinking about?
You better crawfish right on out of that. You did a good
Exactly.
job. Thank you.
And watch the wings down with a Miller Lite, because that's our
There we go.
And you know what I like? You know what I like? I prefer from you? I
Yes,
get
sir.
more excited when you tell me about the dishes you or your family is making.
Oh, man, listen. I did a shrimp scampi on linguine, but I did a Cajun style. You would appreciate it.
Right.
You would appreciate it, brother, because it's more of like a Cajun style.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was kind of like a jambalaya mixed in with shrimp scampi. Man, they tore that stuff up.
You're
love
talking
it.
straight to Shannon when you go that route. You're talking straight to Shannon.
That's straight Shannon type stuff there. Yeah, I had the lemon burger beurre blanc where I had it infused with the Cajun seasoning, with the sausage, the peppers, the onions, the chicken, the shrimp, the crawdads.
Did you
like
not? Okay, you got all the meats covered. Tell me,
Yes, sir.
what has been what in the next 30 seconds? Tell us what you've not liked about the Cowboys. You got 30 seconds.
There ain't no way he's doing that in 30 seconds.
It ain't too much I don't like. We got to keep an eye of the running game up the middle. I know that's Saquon Barkley, but my only little critique was they were busting up the middle for the little runs. We're going to fix that. But I'm all on the bandwagon. This team is going places that we haven't gone in a long time. I see it. My biggest thing, 2 things, Kellen Moore and John Kitna.
Mm-mm.
Like, I'm telling you, man, John Kitna, what he's done for Dak mechanic, he looks just so complete in the pocket now. He's keeping his feet under him. He's throwing the ball from great angles. He's making all of those good tight window throws. I think that's a testament of bringing in John Kitna. And I love the way that our new offensive coordinator has been calling plays. He's been mixed it up. A lot of window dressing before the snap. I love that. I've been calling for that for years now. You know, we're not really running different plays, but we're making them look different. And he's making us he's making
like
it
you did, like you did your meal, like you did your meal for Shannon, right?
Different flavors, right? Different spices. You put all the different stuff together, you get something beautiful. He's actually using Olawale. I like how you see him on the wheel route. We didn't complete it, but you got to think about how we can send our fullback on a wheel route now. I like how they're doing these they did 4 motions before snap.
Hey, Eric. Nate said 30 seconds. You've been going for a minute and 15 seconds. So you need to wrap it up.
Man.
But you know the greatest thing about this past game, Eric?
Yeah.
We couldn't have got a better team to open up on and build confidence in the Giants.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying the Giants is going to have. I'm not saying what their season going to be, but we couldn't have asked for a better. And then when Pat Shermer blessed us with only 14 touches or 15 touches with Saquon, I love that.
I think they did that on purpose. So it's like, why waste this guy on this game that means nothing? You know what I'm saying? So why even waste this guy on this game? You know?
Yeah.
But I love our first 4 games, our first 3 games sets up nicely for me. Although I think we're going to keep our eyes on Washington, but I think we can beat them. I think we can really beat them. I feel very good about Miami. So we got a first few games we can really test ourselves and see where we're at, yo. But I'm going to get out you guys' way. Shout out to all my callers, Jay from Rhode Island, my boy in Miami, all y'all boys. I love y'all. Shannon, Nate, y'all keep bringing the fire.
What about Douglas? You don't like Douglas?
Oh, God, that's Douglas. Douglas, I love
What about
Douglas.
Kurt? You don't like Kurt?
My boy.
Well, what about
Jesse Holly? You don't like the new addition?
Jesse Holly come from Carolina. I'm from Carolina.
Okay.
He played with my cousin Sean Drone.
That don't mean you gotta like him. Do you like the man?
He's Carolina, man. He's Carolina, baby. You know what I'm saying? He's Tar
Okay, you did not answer the question.
You don't like Jesse. Do you like Jesse or not?
I like Jesse.
Okay, all right. That's all he's asking you. That's all we're asking.
Okay, he's a Carolina Tar Heel like me, so I love Jesse.
Eric, calm down, man. Take a breath, all right?
Okay,
you working him, Shannon. You working him.
All right.
I love this. I love it. This is my first time being on y'all. I'm so hyped. I just love y'all. I feel a part of the family.
4 minutes.
And look, I'm coming down.
5.
I'm coming over there for the game against the Eagles.
The segment has been.
I'll be there on the 19th, guys. So
when?
I'll be at the atmosphere.
First call of the season.
September 19th?
Okay.
Yeah, I will be. No, October 19th. I will be in town October 19th.
Okay.
So the Eagles game, Sunday Night Football.
All right.
Y'all gonna hear me screaming above everybody in the building.
You gonna come through the Star?
Yes, that's my plan.
Get in touch with Shannon and see what we can do, man. If the only way you don't make it is Shannon don't let you make it.
Oh, man, with the pressure on me. Hit me up on Instagram.
I will, bro.
DM.
Look, I'll let you know a couple days before I come into town. Okay?
All right. Sounds good, brother.
Cowboys
good hearing
for
from
life,
you.
baby. Cowboys for life.
Let's go. All right, Eric. See you, man.
Okay, thanks to Eric, we're gonna have a rule. It's a minute or less.
Okay.
Unless you're a special of Shannon's. If you got a special relationship, then we got to listen to you a minute.
I got the clock.
Okay.
I got the clock.
Wow. I mean,
I'm exhausted after that call.
yeah, I noticed for you to say calm down, yeah, that means you're exhausted.
He's excited, man.
Yeah, he
Ready
is.
to get this season going.
But the Giants were the perfect team for us to come out and have a showing like that. I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking the Giants, and once again, I think they didn't use just from looking at it. Wow, thank you for not using Barkley. Because Barkley would have made our defense have to tighten up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now they get another week to practice and say, okay, we can tackle these next set of guys.
Did you watch that Saints game last night?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it was a good
Man, I
game.
love it, man.
It started off, I was like, man, this is kind of boring. And then all of a sudden,
Remember how the Bears did Green Bay at first? I mean, even though it wasn't a high score, you remember how Washington did the Eagles?
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen this all week.
got to get used to football again.
Yeah,
huh?
and I'm just like, the better team at the end will win. And I'm not liking, and I watch this on a lot of the channels, and everybody's on the same page. I'm not liking how much this kid is getting hit for the Texans.
Yeah, Watson.
Oh, man, in about 4 years, he going to say, hey, fellas, wow. They're going to beat him to death just like they did Andrew Luck.
Mm-hmm.
And the better teams in this league, I'm telling you, have one thing in common. they have a above average offensive line, average to above average offensive line. All the good, every team that is vying for a playoff spot or that you think, they have one common thing. They have a above offensive line. You want to put average in there. Above average offensive line. Everyone, you name them, and they have it. Or they have a system in place where that quarterback would not hold that ball, Shannon.
Yeah. 888-855-2297. Let's go back to the phones. Is it G in Jersey?
Yes, sir. Shannon, what up, man? It's your boy from Jersey, from MetLife. I got a chance to meet you last year. You came down and spoke to me and my boys, man. What a pleasure to be on with you guys.
Oh, yeah. How's it going, my man?
G, hold on, man. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Holla at me, Nate.
You came on with the right amount of enthusiasm, with the right amount of love for Shannon. And he looked at me like he didn't know who you was. So, Shannon, you got to tell me now, do you actually remember this guy, or you just going along with the hype? Wow, he's quiet. Hey, man, meet him again this year, okay?
Hang on. Where did I meet you at? Walk me through it.
Man, I hit you up on Instagram, and I told you that we was going to be out there because me and my wife, we listen to the show religiously.
Oh, yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Him and his wife.
You know what? Because I like your enthusiasm, brother. It's shining like.
Yeah. No. There were a couple different people I met up there in New York.
Shannon definitely showed us love. He came down, man. And,
cool.
And I hit him up the other day. My wife made my dreams come true. She bought me tickets to go see the Thanksgiving Day game. So, that's it, baby. Yes, sir. We feeling good about this year, gentlemen. But
we ain't even putting you on the clock. You just talk.
But what? If your butt ain't right, you gone. If your butt ain't right,
I live in Jersey. And the Giants from Jersey, and we know what they are. They ain't that good.
Right.
So what I wanted to say is, come week 4, when we see the Saints, that's where we're gonna see where we at, man. But I love it. And I've been asking my boys who's Cowboys fan. I said, we are so good this year that we ain't even talking about the rookie class, Nate.
Yeah.
We ain't even talking about Tristan Hill, man.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about McGovern. We ain't putting no kind of pressure on them boys.
That's
we
right.
just letting them hang back and learn, man.
Yeah. Wow.
So
now, G, hang on a second. I'm a little worried about you.
What happened, man?
This is the National Football League. It's a bunch of grown-ass men that suit up every week. Mm-hmm. And you already discounting the Washington Redskins at home.
I ain't worried about them.
You discounting the Miami Dolphins, which you may be justified in that. You may be justified in that.
I'm going to tell you something.
The Washington game's going to be close.
But I'm with you. I'm with you on one game.
When
we play Miami. Man, come on. Miami, come on. Now, Washington, I'm a little nervous because I like Washington. They're my dog horse. But Miami, come on now. Come on, Shane.
I'm just saying, anything can happen on Sunday.
Nate, last year you brought up a good point. Washington got them hogs up front.
Yeah.
But guess what? We got our boy back this year.
That's
got
right.
the steadying force up the middle. That center is back.
Right.
Did you see? I mean, you guys watched the game more than I did. We didn't give New York line no kinds of pressure. They had no kinds of pressure. So we got Fredericks back. I ain't worried about them hogs this year. And they boy is out. Jonathan Allen out for this
he's
game.
out,
so we should be okay, man. We should be all right.
I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to tell you like this, though. It's certain games, man, Shannon, that I can't I mean, we can almost go second team across the board, man, and still be able to be competitive enough to beat Miami. Now, Redskins, no, sir. Mm-hmm. Bring our best and do our best. But, like Jimmy said, when you play a team like Miami, we're allowed to jump ahead, not the players.
Right.
When you play a team like Miami, it's the same thing, like I said, against the Giants. If you go out there and play smart football, don't have them crazy pre-snap penalties, your athletic ability should win in the end. If it ain't but by 1 point, you should win in the end.
Yeah.
But the Redskins, I just don't know.
I tell you, it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. It's going to definitely be closer than the Giants game. For no other reason, you're at their house.
And, boy, they're going to be geeked. They know they gave – they feel they gave away one against the Eagles, but the Eagles took that.
Yeah.
Well,
and one more thing, guys. Yeah. Adrian Peterson loved playing the Cowboys, man. So
he hungry, man.
He's going to be ready, man.
Yeah, he hungry. They saved his legs during training camp and the first week. He was a healthy scratch. Yeah, he's
guys,
upset.
Thanks for having me, man. I truly appreciate it.
Hey, but look here. They ain't got Trent Williams.
He
Yes, sir.
Nate, we ready. We hungry. Look for the Hot Boys to get back on track this week.
All right.
It was off last week, but let's wait for them to get back this week. They'll be there.
Tell the wife we said hi.
You got it, guys. Thank you.
All right, man. See you Thanksgiving.
Hot boy.
You know, I was just giving him crap, but I should get through these next two games. And you go down to New Orleans, night game. That's going to be a hell of a game, man.
Yeah.
If both of these teams hold firm,
hold serve.
that's going to be. That's going to be.
Now you were joking about the Redskins, but I wasn't.
No, I'm not joking about the Redskins.
Yeah,
I think you got to take that game serious because, I mean, you know.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say that I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I think it's going to be a tight
I always believe this within our division. Teams try to match up to win their divisions. How you doing, brothers? Mm-hmm. Teams, come on in, brothers. Teams try to match up to win their division. Don't you know the Redskins been building for the last 3 years to stop Zeke? Mm-hmm. So, you know, and I hope we got a little bit more. Hey, come on, brothers, come on in, man. Tell us what your early thoughts on the Redskins. Share with us.
It's going to be defensively, it's going to be more of a difficult game. They match up better. Actually, the thing with the Redskins is their front seven is where they live. That's
right.
their, when you talk about Kerrigan and those guys and Payne, and they've got guys that are very physical. Matt Ioannidis is a very physical player. So that'll be, you have legitimate pass rushers in this matchup. And the thing that'll be interesting with the Cowboys and the way they attack the Redskins secondary is the Redskins tend to play, and I talked about it a little bit on our show just a little bit. I mean, I'm glad you guys talk about this. I appreciate that, because my show sometimes doesn't. But the Redskins corners play a bail technique. And bail, I mean, they get up tight and then they turn. Josh Norman is big on tight. He gets tight on you, and then he turns where his butt faces the sidelines, and both corners face in,
right,
and their rears face out. So the Cowboys last week against the Giants, the big things were the slants, the big slants, play action, slant, play action, slant, all the stuff going inside. The Redskins try and funnel everything inside. So where I think you're going to see the Cowboys have some success is with Cooper, is with Gallup on the outs. Instead of being the inside routes, it's the outs that are going to be hit him on the out, hit him on the out, hit him on the vertical 9. Where the ball, if the guy's playing sideways and then he has to turn to carry a guy vertically, that's where the ball can. They give up some big plays in this game against the Eagles, where Deshaun Jackson and those guys were able to get down the field on some big hits, some big home run hits. So Cowboys think about this week. We'll see in practice out, vertical. And then the Redskins will have to make a determination if they want to take away the out. Then if they start to take away the out, then now it becomes okay. Now your slants, your ins, the digs, the routes that we saw. I don't see the Redskins will play a lot of what we call that single high look, because last week of the Giants, they played too deep, and you're able to run routes in the middle of but with Landon Collins as their safety, Landon Collins plays well in the box.
Right.
And the way the Cowboys also detach their tight end now, what we've seen in week 1 with the Jason Witten and Jarwin and those guys playing away from the line of scrimmage or away from the tackle, that means that's going to they use Landon Collins in coverage. So that might be a way to kind of take him out of the box and then find a way to get Zeke going running the football. But they have a kid named Holcomb that's a linebacker from North Carolina that's a rookie that he was making every single tackle, very similar to what we've seen with the young linebackers here. I'm not saying he's Leighton Vander Esch or Jalen Smith, but I'm saying he is a guy that will fill up, that will fill the hole, knife through when he sees a hole to get in there.
And I know this was the first game, and you said keyword no pass rush from the Giants.
Yeah, none at all.
What did you see from our left guard, Connor Williams? Because I keep an eye on him. What did you see there?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I thought that Connor Williams, one of the plays that they made, I'm trying to think, they had 5 plays of over 25 yards, I think, passing down the field. And I remember, and it might be on the touchdown that Dak threw, because all these plays are in my head. They threw the touchdown to the corner to Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
And what happened was they got a blitz on that side of the play.
Yes, they did.
And so old Connor Williams might not have been aware of oh, wait, and Nate can describe this great because these guards have to have that peripheral vision. And they get a blitz, and Tyron Smith widens. So now Tyron Smith's guy's coming up inside. So here's Connor Williams. He helps Frederick with the down guy, gets him scared, and then bounces. He's like, bam, bam. He gets he goes in and then out.
Yes, sir.
And he gets enough of the down lineman to allow Dak to make that throw. It wasn't a clean. See, sometimes you worry about that guy, that quarterback standing there and then having a free rusher on him, and it hits him in the face and then hits him his arm.
Short in the pad.
Yeah, flutter ball like we saw with Eli Manning, that kind of stuff. So, Connor Williams, I felt like as a group, the line, Travis Frederick, I thought did a really nice job. There's a couple of times where he had to secure the down guy, and then there was a run through on the backside, and he would spin around to kind of help pick up that guy. So the awareness is, I've said this about Frederick. He's had to teach himself how to play football again. And it's funny to say a Pro Bowl player has to teach himself, but that illness took some of his motor skills. His ability, to kind of move and
see and react.
And when he's uncovered, boom, they'll get him out now in space and stuff like that. So overall, offensive line play I thought was outstanding in that game. Lyle Collins, Martin, even Suafilo when he had to go in there.
He threw some guys on the ground.
Yeah.
Who did?
The right tackle drove some dudes to the ground.
But he's going to have a good matchup. This Ryan Kerrigan this week is something to keep an eye on for the Redskins. If you remember last year, they like to move him around. All of a sudden, he's the guy that broke through on the goal line. The Cowboys are coming off the goal line, and he hits Prescott, and the ball's on the ground, and all kinds of bad things are happening. So this is going defensively, scheme-wise. Greg Minuski, the defensive coordinator for Washington, will have a really, really good plan. He's got some players that are capable of executing that plan. And the Cowboys, if they continue to be perfect the way they are on offense, but it'll be a little bit more of a challenge for them this week moving the football.
Sweet.
Real quick before we go to break and let you go, Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Are you seeing different things from him, or is it just he has a better system and better tools around him this year?
I think Dak Prescott is – I think he's comfortable in his fourth year. I think the fact that he went against the secondary, even though the secondary, I thought they didn't play as well as they could have played. I'm talking about the Cowboys secondary, and you're going to look at me like, why are you saying this? I think the secondary challenged Dak Prescott during the year, during the training camp. I really do. I think Dak Prescott got better because he saw tight, tough coverage. His receivers were having to fight for space in practice, whether it's 1-on-1, 7-on-7, team period, blitz period, whatever period they have. They had 30 practices together where they were really going at it.
Yeah, combative.
And so now he's out there like, oh, whoa, that guy's open? Oh, that guy. I mean, he was having. Yeah. So I think the thing about with Dak Prescott is the mechanics. But anybody's mechanics could look really good when you're not getting hit.
Yeah.
He took his uniform and Mike McCord at the end of the day and handed it to McCord and says, "Don't wash that. Don't worry about it. Don't wash it. It's okay." He didn't. Yeah. That wasn't one of those games where he had grass stains on his body and stuff like that. That was a very clean game for him. But what I am seeing is. I am seeing a guy that mechanically is trying to do the right thing. I think the throws, the pass he made to Jarwin, Dak's like a sweaty guy, and I felt like the ball was kind of in his hand, just half and he just shot putted it that way. And that was the only throw, even though it ended up as a touchdown. Now, he had some throws he probably wanted back. How about the first throw he makes to Cooper? Cooper had to come out of his socks to go get it. Yeah. But I think overall, you keep him clean. You let him play in the flow of the game. They'll get the running game going for him. There'll be better balance for him. And I think a lot of it has to do with the line, the receivers, and those running backs I think can make his life a hell of a lot easier.
Blitz pickup is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Brian Broaddus.
Brian Broaddus.
Good stuff, Broaddus.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Man. Guys, just stopping by, seeing you guys. I was on the way. I got film room stuff. Get a couple plays. I just got done filming. Sub you up on DallasCowboys.com. So hopefully
whenever you come through, man, the door is open.
Anytime you want to jump on, man.
Yeah.
Anytime during this year.
I miss you guys.
That's about the only true information they're going to get because we finna go to clowning.
Again. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. More phone calls. Reginald, hang in there. We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
Yeah, thank you,
apartment's big. Such a great deal.
It's okay.
Just okay? What's not to?
Right above the subway.
Well, I bet you don't even notice it after the...
That's my neighbor, Angus.
A deal that's just okay is not okay. Get a great deal with America's Best Network. Come into an AT&T store and learn how to buy one smartphone and get a second one on us. Based on GWS 1 score, September 2018.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code Dallas at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
Work the Cowboys way and channel the winning business tradition of the Dallas Cowboys and the Jones family at Formation. This dynamic workspace provides an elevated work experience on the Star's aspirational campus with exclusive membership options available to meet varying needs. Choose from open workspaces, dedicated desks, and private offices to leverage our home field advantage for your individual business success. Limited memberships are available now, so apply today at formationatthestar.com.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
We back. Tailgating can be sweaty work. The unloading, the grilling, the games of cornhole. Make sure your tails remain sweat-free with Tommy John, the breathable, moisture-wicking underwear that keeps you 2 to 3 times cooler than regular cotton. Shop exclusive Cowboys underwear and keep your rear comfortable. TommyJohn.com/Cowboys. 20% off your first order. Tommy John. No adjustment needed. 888-855-2297.
Yes.
Let's go with it. With the voice, the honorary voice of Hanging with the Boys.
The boys.
Our guy, Reginald in Arkansas. Before you go, Reggie.
Yes.
Let us hear you say, that star.
That star.
Yeah, make sure you record that with Douglas.
Yeah, we got it clean.
We want different versions, Douglas, if you may. Okay, if that's possible.
Isn't the exact thing because of that
star?
Oh, yeah, one more time, Reggie. Because of that star. Ready? Go.
The star.
No, because of that star.
Because of that star.
Yeah, we're going to need you to look a little deeper on some, a little light on some. But make sure you do not leave before you get with my man, Kurt.
I'll do
Douglas.
it. I'll do it.
I said Kurt.
Now, I want to make sure.
Why did I say Kurt? Kurt on my mind.
Is this the award-winning Hanging with the Boys?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
it is. Yes, it is, man.
Darn right.
Wow, thank you, man.
How you been, man?
I've been well. How you guys?
We've been great. We're really great after that performance on Sunday.
Yeah, and what brought
I
us
would have to agree. I would have to agree with that. I was screaming, running all down the hallways, just making all kind of noise in the house. I was really excited for the beginning of the season, and I was really hoping for a blowout because I really don't like the Giants or any team in the NFC East. So that's exactly what I wanted to see.
Awesome, man. What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about them boys. I want to talk about this season. I want to talk about this Super Bowl run.
All
That's
right.
what I want to talk about.
Let's go. Let's talk about all. What did you like? What did you like the most Sunday?
I like most the offensive output. That is what I like seeing. I like seeing Dak just throw that thing all over the field. That's what I was really excited about seeing.
Wow.
That was really exciting. And the best part is that he was hitting different receivers. I like the tight end, Gallup. It was all good.
Got everybody involved. Even tried to get Olawale involved.
Got everybody involved. I wish they would have hit that one. That would have been really great. That was good. I liked all of them. I was a little bit concerned about the defense. Now, what's going on with the defense? During training camp, the defense was outshining the offense, but opening day,
live
defense,
bullets.
I was a little bit worried. Yeah,
live bullets and a lot of our starters. Not enough practice. Even though the defense normally can be ahead of offenses, back in the old school days. That's because the defenses always were hitting and practicing and hitting. That's not happening today. I mean, guys, like we treat DeMarcus Lawrence like we would treat, Dak. Even though Dak practiced every day, DeMarcus Lawrence got, hey, coach, I'm a little achy today. Sit over there. It's not because we know DeMarcus Lawrence is lazy. It's just because he likes to work, but when he's of that high caliber, he's that war daddy, you can't have him out there. Yeah. Same with Jalen, or same with the Wolf Holler. If they're a little nick, I'm telling you, the trainer's going straight to the coach and say, hey, man, not today. And that's just how it went for our defense.
Okay.
But I'm telling you,
Okay.
they better be ready for what's going to happen. Because Adrian Peterson's going to be trying to get up in there, brother.
I'm not worried about Adrian. I think he's going to fumble at least twice during that game.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, mark it down. Reggie, 2 fumbles for AP.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
2
man.
fumbles for AP, and one of them, they're going to pick it up and run it all the way back for 6.
All right, you heard it here first. You heard it here
We'll
first.
see, man. I'm just saying he may be extra careful. I just think that overall we had a better team. And when you go on the road, your run game have to be solid, your defense have to be special, and your special teams cannot hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that means no loss of yardage, hitting yardage, no fumbles, no turnover. You know what I'm saying? You can not a bunch of holdings where you back on the you got running out to the 30, all of a sudden you back on the 10. You don't want those type plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened a lot in the first game. A lot of offensive penalties that kind of set us back. We were able to overcome them, but I'm not used to seeing that.
Now, when you go on the road, that cannot happen. You know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Reggie,
did you listen? Excuse me. Did you listen to Broadus?
I did. I got a little bit of that.
Yeah, man, because, me and Brothers was talking about that during the game last week. Like, the Redskins is better than that. But we was grateful that it was the Giants, and you got a chance to work your offense against full-speed players, but it gets a little bit better each week, Then we got an off week after the Red. We played Miami after the Red.
Hey, easy now. Still a football team. Still an NFL team.
I got shadow program.
Man.
Still a program.
Man.
He's scared, man. I ain't scared.
Right.
I ain't scared.
We are never scared.
That's right.
All right, Reggie. Good hearing from you, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Okay.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Is there anything, I know we're going to get into this tomorrow on Thursday. Is there 888-855-2297? Is there anything about Washington that scares you other than their front seven?
That's it, man. That front seven is hammering. Now, they're going to miss Jonathan Allen. Mm-hmm. They got another kid from Bama. And, like I said, Broadus know all their names and numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And you look them up, man. They come with a nice pedigree. Now, can they live up to that pedigree? We'll see. But I'm glad that Frederick got a weekend. Against the Giants. I'm glad that Connor got a weekend against the Giants. I like this. Sometimes when you can get live work against a team that is not as good as you, but they study pressing you and study continually pressing you.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And it's kind of, and I would hate this. The Giants are not a college team, but they're not good right now.
Mm-hmm.
In 3 weeks, they'll be better. But in 3 weeks, the Cowboys should be better. So you get a chance to get your feet wet. Now, this week here, you get to play where guys can make plays. They got guys on that defense that can make plays. They got guys on the offense. And see, Trent Williams, I'm glad he's not there because he does make them a whole bunch better when he's there. So I'm glad he's not there. But their offensive line coach, who used to coach here, he's one of the best in the business, and he's not going not have these guys ready. Yep. I'm telling you, he's going to have that offensive line ready. He's going to have 4 or 5 special plays that Coach Gruden can put into effect, just like our guy, Kellen Moore, and Mark Colombo going to have to, hey, man, Coach, what do you think about this? What protection are you going to put behind this? They're going to have 1 or 2 plays. But I think this is the smart Kellen Moore, is he going to give them a lot of what they saw last week. He going to say, okay, come on and adjust. I'm going to give you what I gave you last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like he said to Brad and Babe after the game, he said, and then I'm just going to make a slight adjustment. So you don't have to change. Like I tell people, you don't have to change, but you do have to make a slight adjustment. And that is what the good teams, if you watch the Saints, that is what they tried throwing, they tried doing this, they tried doing that. All of a sudden they said, it's something so simple to say, you know what? Let's give them a dose of Alvin Kamara in the third quarter. Let's see how they handle that.
Mm-hmm. Not too well.
Thank you.
Hey, we're going to go to the phones.
Yes, sir.
But before we go to the phone, I got a request.
Okay, request it then.
Put your phone on silent.
Oh, gee, this dude here, man, you a special, man. You a special.
I heard your phone go off when you were talking.
Oh, okay.
So I just gave you a call.
Yeah. Okay, but hey, we love you too. We love you too.
Yeah, I called.
Oh, I'm like, what in the world is dude here?
Marvin in Port Arthur.
Marvin, what's up, man?
happening?
Get me off this dude.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Man, how y'all doing?
We great. How you doing?
What now? Where you from, Marvin?
Man, I am. Listen, I told the guy I'm right off the corner of Jimmy Johnson Boulevard in Port Arthur, Texas.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I know. I'm very familiar. I had some buddies that grew up in Port Arthur. Went to Orange High School.
Oh yeah. West Orange. That's right down the road from us.
I used to go down there and visit right out of high school all the time, man. Very familiar with Port Arthur.
Mosquitoes as big as baby shoes.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
wow, man,
I am so excited to be on the line with you guys. Nate Newton, thank you for everything that you've been to the Cowboys, man. I am so honored to be on the line with you guys today, man.
No problem. Glad you're on.
Yes, sir. I am excited about this season and excited about what the Cowboys are going to be doing, man. The star is going to shine a lot brighter this year. I can feel it, man. I really can.
What are you most excited about this year? Offense, defense? Is there a particular player?
Well, I think that the Cowboys seem like they are complete in so many different phases now. We are complete. We have a pick your poison type thing going on offense that I'm really excited about, man, because teams can't just focus in on what we've been good at for so long. So I'm just excited. I'm excited, period, man. It's football time, man. Let's go.
I'm ready. I am ready.
Now listen, Shannon, I'm not too excited about what the LSU Tigers did to my Longhorns, but that's all right.
Hey, I tell you what, I don't want to get on a college segment, but LSU, that quarterback they got, that dude might be really good.
Let me tell you something, brother, about your Texas Longhorn. I'm gonna say this every chance I get. Y'all got a number 6 at wide receiver and another dude named Eagles. Number 13 or something. Those are your wide receivers. Yeah. And the young running back, let number 2 have just as many carries. The guy that played quarterback, third team quarterback, but second team running back, let those guys play a little bit more.
Yeah, are you talking about Rashawn Johnson?
Yeah, let these guys play a little bit more.
He's right down this way, man. My little city called Port Natchez, man, is where he came out of. Right down the same way.
I like big number 9, but I try to tell people this, Shannon. You can do and say what you want, but LSU for the last 10 years have played great defense, and they have had more corners and safeties going to the pros than you can shake a stick at. Mm-hmm. They couldn't cover number 6 as well or number 13 as well, but they cover number 9 all day, and they want to throw all these balls to number 9? No, sir, brother. Throw it to the man that's going in, that's open.
Get together.
The little running back. He dropped the ball and kind of fell apart. You can't do that. This big boy football. This big boy, you can't fall apart. You can't go. You can go over there and cry, but the next 2 or 3 plays, you show them why they say you're a top 300 recruit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But LSU, man, come on now.
Yeah.
Don't shake your tail, baby. You'll get the claws.
Could be a good year for the Cowboys and the Tigers. Wouldn't that make Dave Hellman's life easier?
I'm seeing 13-3 for the boys, man.
I'm seeing that y'all. I'm talking about the Texans. Y'all can run off if Coach handles this right, man. He can run off 6 or 7 wins. Yeah. Easy. And I don't know how the Oklahoma thing gonna go, but y'all can run off some. Y'all got a squad, man.
Well, we got to get Oklahoma, man, because that's the Oklahoma and LSU. That's the 2 big strength of schedule games that we have, man, to push us up in.
Beat everybody else 9-0, bro. If you beat everybody else 9-0, beat Oklahoma by 1, you good. But if you beat Oklahoma and still don't beat everybody 9-0, don't let nobody be close.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Play it old school. Crush. Destroy.
That's right, man.
I'm sorry, man. This
killing that with a hammer.
Excuse me, sir. Shannon giving me the look like, man, can we get back to the Cowboys?
No, I'm fine. We can go down this road all you want. I'm good. I'm just making sure we ain't running out of time.
Okay, but Port Arthur, what's up, baby?
Yes, sir.
Port Arthur. That's where my co from. That's where my co from.
Yeah, I know
Coach
it.
Johnson
Boulevard.
That's right. That's right.
He
We
lives on the
got that other. We got a few of them down this way, man.
Miss Janis Joplin or Choplin, what was her name? Y'all got a singer or something?
Yeah, Janis Joplin,
Yeah.
Jamal Charles.
Yeah.
Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
NBA. Yeah, that's all us, man.
Do you got Pup Smith over there in Orange?
Yep.
Kevin Foxville, yeah.
We actually got a gold football at our high school for having the most kids out of this area that actually started in a Super Bowl. We got a gold football from the NFL.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive.
Well, you ain't saying that with enthusiasm. He give you that old sorry wow. Wow,
that's pretty impressive. That is impressive.
Well, you know what? Y'all get to look at 5 Lombardi trophies every day. So
I need a freshman. Dog, I need a freshman.
Yeah.
I need a freshman.
Yes, it's been too long.
Yeah.
It's been too long. Way too long.
We need to do all the
I got a feeling
work.
we got one. I got a feeling we got one.
It's a little early for that, but it's a good start. It's a good start.
I think it's gonna come soon, though. I mean, it may not be
what's your name, sir? What's your name?
Marvin, like the Martian.
Oh, okay, Port Arthur. Okay,
yeah,
Port
like
Arthur.
the Martian.
Hey, when he call, man, just say Port Arthur.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna call back, man. That's for sure, man.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Thank you for calling in.
Hey,
all right, man. Go Cowboys.
All right,
who
brother.
got the longest win? Him or my boy from the Carolinas?
Probably Carolinas, hands down. We had to pull some stuff out of Marvin. Eric, you just gotta tap the brakes on there.
Jake break him all the way from Tennessee.
Man. 888-855-2297. We're gonna take a break. We'll take more calls before we get out of here on Hanging with the Boys.
Before your next AT&T Stadium barbecue, gear up with OtterBox, the official outfitter of tailgating. It starts with the Venture Cooler. Built tough in America, Venture keeps ice for days and days. Or stay light on your feet with Trooper Soft Coolers, perfect for packing in your signature side dishes.
Tailgating wouldn't be complete without a beverage, so pour one into the OtterBox Elevation Tumbler. It keeps your drinks frosty and toasty. Discover more about OtterBox line of tailgate essentials at otterbox.com.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code Dallas at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Starter, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The starter includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word TEAMJB. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys. The Jack Black Starter, $10, free shipping.
The excitement of Dallas Cowboys football is back at AT&T Stadium.
The place is going crazy in Arlington, Texas.
Don't miss your chance to see the Cowboys live when they host their NFC East rivals, the Eagles, Giants, and Redskins, plus the Green Bay Packers and more.
Elliott works his way through and walks the dog.
Single game tickets are on sale now. Get them before they're gone.
First and goal, quarterback sneak. Prescott pushes up the middle. Touchdown.
Visit DallasCowboys.com to get your tickets today.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Back. Don't miss your chance to see the Cowboys live at AT&T Stadium Sunday, September 22nd, as they take on those dreaded Miami Dolphins. Get your tickets now, DallasCowboys.com. That might be the cheapest tickets you can get all season, so
I tell you what,
get on
man,
it now.
I would jump on that Miami Dolphins because the Miami Dolphins going to sell out against us. Now, they're going to try to sell out this week against, I think they got the Patriots. Mm-hmm. They're going to try to sell out, but it ain't happening. You know.
You don't think?
Man, you know, certain teams, if they beat you, man, you don't panic, but you are upset. You know, if Miami beat the Patriots this week, the Patriots going to be like, really? Come on, fellas.
Hey, division game. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. LSU is at Alabama on November the 9th.
Alabama happy. If they was coming to the Valley, the Valley of Death down there on a Saturday night, ooh, Nick Saban would have been. He'd have been had to need some Tommy John's for a comical fit. His butt gonna be eating up some draws.
Tight.
Balls out.
Hey, let's go back to the phones. Our buddy Real Anthony in Miami. How you doing, my man?
What's going on, fellas? What's up, my dude?
You, man.
It's me.
It's
What's up, man? I miss y'all boys, man.
Yes, sir.
What's on your mind, Anthony?
Hey, man, number one, of course, our other partner, Kurt, always praying for him. And I would have loved to have spoke to Jesse today. I see you not in there today, but it's all good. Anyway,
he will be back. There will be plenty of opportunities to talk to both of them.
Friday, call in Friday.
You know me, Eric and Jay, and Mama Gross going to
Oh, yeah. Y'all going to be on the show.
We going to be in there, baby. Mama Gross, what's up, baby? Love you. Mr. Smith, nice to have you. Eric, Jay, I got to give my people a shout out.
Yes,
how
sir.
we do it.
Okay.
Anyway, I was watching the game, right, and I remember Jay confirming me being on other shows, which Nate was talking about. I'm on another show. I was only on there when everybody was bashing Dak last year. Is he worth it? And I had to support him, and Jay confirmed that Anthony's in his corner 100%. I told y'all, man, what's that word, that four-letter word I used when I talked about Dak? Moxie, man. He's got that moxie, unflappable. No contract. I ain't worried about that. I don't worry about getting hurt. My money will be there. It's going to be there. I'm going to go out here and show y'all, all these haters on these TV networks, that I'm worth this, more than worth this money. That's it. That's all I want to talk about.
That's all you want to talk about?
Man, look here, I love my cow. We're gonna do what we're going to do.
What you say against these Redskins?
What? Come on. Everybody was concerned, okay, Jonathan Allen out and all that. I'm with y'all on that they stout up front. That's the one thing. Now, AP, for some reason, he has to play now that Geist's going to be out.
Mm-hmm.
AP does something against us. So I'm worried about that because our defense was tripping.
Right.
I don't care if you're blowing somebody out or whatnot, man. And they scored first, so we really wasn't blowing them out, the Giants.
Right.
But the defense was kind of shabby, man. Let's just be honest now. I mean, it might have been a little rust, but we can't do that against Washington.
Cool.
We just can't do that.
Cool.
So, AP does his thing against us, so hopefully we'll, like I see D-Law was mad, said we got to do better. So hopefully he can talk his boys and hot boys and all of them. And look here, let's turn that up.
Wrap up a little bit.
Wrap up. Let's get some more picks. Jeff Heath did the right thing in knocking that down, but sometimes you got to intercept that ball because it would have hit him right in the chest. He'd have fell down. Don't knock it down because it almost ricocheted off Buddy and hit Evan Ingram.
Right.
He almost caught it.
That's
so we got to be careful on how we do those things. But I ain't worried about it. I saw y'all picks. I got 11-5 too. I got 11-5.
Come on, man. That's all, man. You can't squeeze out another win somewhere. Man, can't get 12-4.
I know because I went with the realistic because I knew Shannon probably would have said Anthony realistically. Unrealistically, Cowboys for life, 16-0. Super
Cowboys for life.
All right, Nate. All right, Nate Jr. 16-0.
Cowboys for life.
Hey, we trying to be realistic, man. That's all. But I'm just saying 11-5. 11-5 division chance, but I'm happy. I'm happy Zeke's back. I never said anything. If I would have got a chance to call in, I would have never said anything about Zeke. We talked about this last year, and I told y'all the pecking order.
Yeah.
Now, did I figure Leo and Jalen to sneak up in there?
Right.
I don't blame them.
Right.
I was wrong on the pecking order because I told y'all them four, the main four, which DeMarcus got signed, Zeke, all them, Dak, and I said Amari. Then I said let the chips fall where they may. Nate, you bust out laughing.
Right.
I meant that because I don't see us signing Byron Jones. I'm sorry. I just don't see it.
You don't feel it,
I think he's going to be the odd
You
man
still
out.
don't feel it.
I don't see that Byron Jones. We got corners.
Right.
And then we can raise corners. We still got Mike. We got him on the practice squad, right? Mike, you on boy. We got all these corners, man. I mean, we signed these guys. We good on corner. We can say that little whatever. He would have, 14 million? He probably would have. We can say that. We can say that. We need Dak signed and, save some money for later and Amari, and we'll be good.
Anthony giving Eric a run for his money today.
I'm good, man.
He was trying to get off and ask about the Redskins.
Yeah, here we go. Round 2. No, all good, Anthony. Good hearing from you, my man.
Shannon. Stop, Shannon. I had to get. Hey, man, I ain't talked to y'all in months, man.
I know. We missed you guys.
Boys,
we
man.
missed y'all, too. So thank you for calling in, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Always. Appreciate y'all.
All right, you bet, man. Well, Nate, it's time for us to go.
Yes, it is.
You got any parting words?
Nah, I enjoyed it today, man. So tomorrow, we'll try to go offense. It's your call. Well, our offense or our defense?
Yeah, we'll go Cowboy offense.
Cowboy offense versus Redskins defense. And we may bring Broadus back just to go over what he's already told us.
Brian Broadus.
I can give you my thoughts and Jess can give you his thought, but Broadus give you what he saw on film up to this point. And that's what makes it so unique is he telling you what he's seeing right now. Me and Jess is going to kind of give you, from my angle of an offensive lineman, who I would fear, what I would be looking for. Same with him as a wide receiver. We try to give you an overall view, but Broadus, he's watching each player at each position and how it fits. Yeah. And that's what makes him so unique as a scout.
Yeah, I'm interested. I wanted to ask him before he got out of here, but we ran out of time. how did the Redskins get out on Philly, and what adjustments did Philly make to get back in that game and wind up winning that game? I'm interested in what
You know
they
what?
did.
I promise. They probably didn't make a lot of adjustments. They probably made a few tweaks here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But Philly is just like us. They were the better team. And that's why I think we should beat the Redskins. We're going into their backyard. It's going to be a dogfight. But if you don't have those silly penalties, pre-snap penalties, that big 15-yarder that kills you, closing out quarters or going into the fourth, you can beat the teams you're supposed to beat. You just got to play smart and you got to play hard.
Yeah.
And then we got a better week of Zeke. Not saying we're going to run him 25 or 30 times, but we have a better week of Zeke. And the run game is tremendous on the road. I will stick by that. If you can run on the road and score whenever you hit that 10 yards and in, and make sure you score 7, you normally can get out of there with a win.
Yeah.
Now, this is where the kicker becomes big because the Redskins is going to play us. Now, can the kicker get his time that kicks in?
We'll see.
Hey, and we big fans of Maher. He's a great man, but we kind of want that production on the field too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Hope we see it. All right, Nate. Thanks for bringing it, man.
Thank you,
Jesse,
man.
we missed you today. Kurt, still thinking about you, brother. Will, thanks for getting us on the air. Douglas, thanks for doing what you do, pushing all those buttons
quiet
back
today.
there. He was quiet.
Yeah, he's quiet.
It was a hell of a show.
But what's the guy that help our show and we never see him?
Caden.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even
does
think
a
he
lot
helps.
for us.
Thanks for not helping, Caden. We'll be back tomorrow.
I'm taking up for you, Caden.
Another show, 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Hanging with the boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!